Welcome to another Doom vlog. My camera is out of focus again. Let's fix that up, Roddy. I don't know what's going on with you at the moment, but there we go. There we go, Roddy. It's my camera, Roddy. Always here, silently observing. Welcome to the Doom vlog. I've got the throats again. We've got nobody watching at the moment. I actually had that hold screen on for quite some time, but nobody's on, so I thought I would just start. Anyway, I'll edit it later so you won't see that hold screen for very long. Welcome to the Neon Doom Room, and welcome to the Doom vlog. Here we are. My name's BZ. You all know me. Anybody that has watched me before will know me. It's BZ here, and we're in the Doom Room again. Every Saturday night. We're going to have to make this earlier. I tried to get in here earlier. I had some family duties, as always, that held me back, but that's okay. It's okay. I tried to do some early prep. I've got some more little bits and pieces that I chucked on my screen, just so we can have a few things to talk about. I'd like to say we have an action-packed vlog tonight. We have a semi-action-packed vlog. Only partially on the way there. There's some things to talk about for sure, but no news tonight. No news. There are some things I wanted to talk about with the news, but I'm not going to talk about them. No news. We're newsless tonight. Just to let you know that. My light. It feels very dark in here. Does it feel dark to you? I don't think there's anybody watching, and that's absolutely okay. If you can't watch tonight, you can't watch tonight. It is very late. It's 1:30. Here, my plan was for a 12:30 start, but you know that didn't happen. And I had some prep in here late. One of my kids went to a birthday. She was out late. Things got later and later progressively until I finally got in here and realized I had a few more things to set up. The microphone looks like it's working okay. I have nobody watching, so nobody to tell me if I am sounding okay. I can use my phone if I really need to. It is quite uncomfortable to do things that way. Let me just fix my hood here. All right, that's a little bit better, isn't it? What's going on here? I do things while I'm looking in the camera, and it doesn't help me much. That one, yeah, that one. There we go. There's a little bit too much white on this side. Okay, so guys, here we are. We're going to try and get straight to it. We're not going to linger too much on chatting. I do like a good chat, but we're going to... We'll chat still. The camera's Roddy's here. Roddy's always up to listen. He's a great silent observer. So hopefully you are too. But yes, here we are for the Doom vlog once again. We are going to talk about some movies. You can probably see a bit of a stack here. I've reversed them so you can't see what's what. But that is this week's finds, except for the top two. The top two, I've bought one and I found one. And I never really got to explain them to you or show them to you. So I thought I would take them off the shelf. They're usually on the shelf over there. I thought I'd take them off the shelf and at least show them to you because they're things I've been wanting to show and I haven't had a chance to show them. So let us do that tonight. That's why we're about physical media. We're about movies. I've been watching a few movies this week, strangely enough. Audrey Hepburn. I watched Breakfast at Tiffany's. I got one of my kids and my wife to join me about halfway through, but I wanted to watch some old-timey movies, and I really enjoyed Breakfast at Tiffany's. It took me back to a time when I was a kid when we watched a lot of movies like that. But yeah, it was good fun watching it, and it made me jump onto another one of her movies, Audrey Hepburn's movies. It was Charade. I think it was Charade. Is my microphone peaking? Feels like it's peaking. Let's pull it down a little bit. Feels like it's peaking a little bit. I know it's got a gate on it, so it'll stop it from actually like making a whole bunch of noise and interrupting your evening. But yeah, Charade, that was really good. I think it was Cary Grant. Can I fact check myself on that? Let's fact check myself. Charade. I've got this microphone set up in such a way that does not really do me any favors with typing. Also, my desk is very, very tiny. So when my desk is very tiny, I built this desk for this room to sort of be in line with my TV table. So it would all be sort of one area. but the shortness of my desk does not do me any favors. So I'm always leaning over my microphone like I am now, looking to see what I'm doing. Charade, Catherine Hepburn. Was it Hepburn? Come on, is it Catherine Hepburn? Am I getting this completely wrong? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, Audrey. What am I talking about? Audrey Hepburn. Did I say Catherine Hepburn? I thought I said Audrey initially. Audrey Hepburn, and it is Cary Grant. Great movie. Wow, that's really bright. Let's get rid of this screen. Let's go back to that. That makes things a bit easier on everyone's eyes. I think... Are you going to focus on me, Roddy? I'd really like it if you focused on me. There's something weird going on with Roddy tonight. He does not want to... Let's make him focus on my face. There we go. Is that better? I think it's a bit clearer on me now. Yes, it was wonderful to watch Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant in Charade. It was very much like... It reminded me of North by Northwest, Alfred Hitchcock film. It had that kind of whodunit, who's the bad guy, a little bit giallo, but not in that way. Started yawning already, as you can tell. Not giallo in the giallo way, but in the noir kind of... It's a little bit of a slasher, actually. It kind of feels like it's a bit of a slasher with the bad guy not really being known. I think I kind of half guessed it some of the way through who the bad... I won't spoil it for you, though the movie's been out for years. That you wonder who the bad guy is that keeps knocking off all the other bad guys to try and get the money. But good movie, very good movie. I enjoyed it immensely. It was streaming on, I think, Tubi. I think it was on Tubi. And I streamed it from my phone to my TV in the lounge room. Yeah, and the first maybe the first 10 minutes were very grainy. So I don't know if they had a very poor quality... copy. I don't know. Sometimes I find with Tubi, the copies they have sometimes are a little bit off. They're not very good quality. But then it seemed to iron itself out. So it was a good watch. I really enjoyed it, and it made me want to watch more. So I've also got another one. Which one have I got? I wish I could tell you. Not Catherine. I don't know why I thought Catherine. I said Audrey at the beginning. Audrey Hepburn. It was Breakfast at Tiffany's and... Well, I don't want to type in Charade anymore. But I've got another movie. I've got a 2-movie pack. Audrey Hepburn. I had 2 movies on one thing, and it was Breakfast at Tiffany's, which was 1961. That is an awesome movie. Can we look at what her other movies are? Because there was another one on there. Not My Fair Lady, not Funny Face, though that would be a good one to watch. Fred Astaire. Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina. But it's a black and white, whereas Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's was in colour. Charade was also in colour. Sabrina is black and white. Oh, is she in Always? I have Always on VHS. That's very interesting. I didn't realise that she was in Always with John Goodman, Richard Dreyfuss, and Holly Hunter. I should re-watch that, actually, seeing as I've got it. Good movie. I won't get into what it's all about. I want to find more old movies. I don't know, like, I'm finding it hard enough to watch all the movies I have currently, and I've got more to talk about that I've found. But there's definitely some amazing old movies, and you don't have to be in love with old movies to actually enjoy watching one. You just got to find a good one. That's my opinion. You've got to find a good movie to watch. This screen is very bright. Let's go back to my channel content to blur it out a little bit. Roddy's staying on form and he's focusing on me. That is a good thing. Still have no viewers, but look, to be honest, I don't blame you all. It's very late. Trying to get in here on a weekend, it's hard enough to actually be in here during a daytime. I've still yet to try and do some live streaming of... Good God. I want to do some live streaming of watching Andor, which I haven't done yet. And also there's the new Star Wars Underworld new Star Wars Underworld, or Tales of the Underworld. We've got Tales of the Empire and Tales of the Jedi, which are great. They're like 15, 20-minute episodes. Now we've got Tales of the Underworld. So I'd like to do a bit of that as well if I can, but it's just finding time. Who's got time? I don't got time. Have you got time? Anywho, here we are. No one's awake. I know a few of my friends are maybe dancing up a storm somewhere or having fun somewhere else. But that's okay. If you're not awake, oh man, I gotta stop this yawning. I've been drinking a fake Fanta that I found at the shop, so I was hoping that would keep me awake. And though it's been quite nice, it has not been keeping me awake. So here I am in my room. I had an issue tonight with my lights. Where's my lights? My lights up here. You know how they're like the LED lights. They like got the sticky backing on them. Well, I got the cheap ones, and it all fell down. All of it fell down. It drove me absolutely mad. So today I finally found a roll of clear sticky tape that was big enough to actually hold them all up. So hopefully they don't fall down again, because I was trying to fix it and I was knocking over all of the figures up there, and yeah, it was no fun. It was no fun, to be honest. But that's okay. So let's get back on track here. Now that I've had a little bit of a banter with you, we're going to talk about a few things tonight, I should say. There's been a bit of rain. I was hoping it wouldn't impact the microphone at all, but that seems to have eased up. Probably come back in a little bit later. We've got a few movies to talk about tonight. Before we do, we're going to not defy convention, but I really don't feel like having a beer. But I kind of do feel like having a beer. So we're going to do the beer segment. I've actually rearranged all of my bumpers, except for the fact that I left beer right down the bottom. So I've tried to make them a little bit easier order to find, because I always get held up trying to find stuff. But let's go to the beer bumper, because I've got a beer here I want to talk about. We're going to drink it, and then we're just going to go back to probably energy drink or something like that later. So let's get the beer out first, so it'll wet the gullets, and we can talk about movies. I've got Star Wars obviously playing on the screen here, but it's not, there's no sound. There's no sound. Excuse me. There's no sound. Excuse me, indeed. There's no sound, and I'll be focusing on you. You are my audience, but I just like having that flashing away in the background. All right, let's go to the beer bumper, and let's get us some beer. Beer time. By the way, did you like my new waiting screen, my vlog loading screen? My brother recommended that I do one with a VHS tape, but I found one with a cassette. Found one with a cassette, and I messed around with it, and I ended up getting the kind of footage I wanted. So I hope you like that little waiting screen. Actually went on for way too long, because I've been waiting for people to drop into the live view. Got nobody. I don't know what's going on. Am I really live? That's the question. Am I really live? It's telling me I'm live. I'm just telling me I'm live right now, but I don't see. I can hear rain again outside as well. No paid promotions, no altered content, automatic chapters. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know that I've got the right. I don't know that I've got the right hashtags on. Cult cinema. DVD collector. Let's try that and save it. Save. Let's see if anybody drops in now. It doesn't mean much. It don't mean much. No live viewers. That's okay. You know what? There are going to be nights like this. And in some ways, it probably helps a little bit every once in a while. I know it sounds like a weird thing to say, but I can focus on just what I need to talk about. But I would like more people to jump into the chat, and I like having a bit of a chat back and forth with people on the vlog. I know a few of you are replay crew, and I love the replay crew, so good on you for coming back in and watching later. I watch everything that I do later to make sure I haven't stuffed up and seeing where I need to edit things out that don't need to be in there. But I appreciate you all for being here, regardless of whether you are live or whether you are replay crew. Love the replay crew. Good on you. All right, let's have the beer. I've got a beer here. I got it because I went to Dan Murphy's. Hopefully this will take away this grouchy cigar voice I've got going on here. But I picked this up because, look at it. Matsos. Come on, Roddy. Will you focus, Roddy? Come on, Roddy. There we go. Matso's Mango Beer. It's got an interesting story on the back. I haven't done any review reading of Matso's Mango Beer, but look, it says Broome and Sunshine Coast, which goes, you know, go figure, because lots of mangoes. It's got a pretty nice looking, ooh, hello. Nice looking wrapper on the outside of it. It's got a bit of a story on the back. I'll read it to you. It does say, in the late 90s, a tropical storm swept through Broome, orchestrating a wild dodgeball game with mangoes as airborne missiles. These fallen mangoes, too much condensation on the back here, and the scorching Kimberley heat became the inspiration for creating Australia's first mango beer. Today, it's still made with Australian mangoes and is unfiltered for a fuller, riper flavour, resulting in some natural sediment having a party at the bottom of your bottle. Now, I didn't roll this before. I had to get up. You can see the sediment, maybe. I'm not sure if you can see that sediment. Probably not. Roddy probably won't focus. Can we see? No, I can see the sediment through here. But I had to open it up because my bottle opener has gone missing, and I've got one near the door that's bolted into the door jamb. But I didn't want to do that middle of talking, so I just opened it earlier. Ooh, wowzers. Wow. That is very interesting. Now, I did chill this earlier. Sorry, talking away from the microphone. I did chill this cup earlier. I was going to choose a different one, but I've just gone with This Is The Way. We use This Is The Way quite regularly. Because this is a larger beer, I thought I would try it in a This Is The Way. So let's give it a go. I'm going to give it a swill around, get that sediment. We'll try again. Well, it doesn't quite make it all the way to the top, and I don't want to waste any of that sediment. So hopefully that sediment's in there. I think I can see it. I don't know if Roddy can see it. Can Roddy see it? Roddy, can you see it? Look at the sediment. Can you see it in there? Gosh, I can't see much. There's a bit of sediment in the bottom. Let's put our beautiful Matso's beer bottle down. Let's try it. It smells pretty amazing. Wow. Wow. That is very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. I can definitely taste mango in it. It's not like a fruit juice syrup kind of taste. It's more of a definitely got mangoes in it taste. It doesn't taste like real beer. Like, it doesn't taste like beer. It doesn't have that fermented kind of taste. Wow, it's kind of zesty, and how can I explain it? It's very hard to explain. I wonder if Beer Advocate can explain. Let's go to Beer Advocate. 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 Beer Advocates. Sorry about the glare on my spectacles. Yeah, we're going to search. We're going to search for Matzo's. Has it got an apostrophe? Yes, it does. Mango beer. Be very interested to see if... Yes, Matzo's mango beer. Score 78. Oh, it just says okay. It just says okay. Okay, so it says alcohol volume 4.5. I'm not too worried about that because I'm not in this to get drunk. Fruit and field beer is the style. It is ranked as 78 and okay. I don't know why 78 is okay. 18 reviews. Okay, so this Jugs McGee from Oklahoma. I guess there's the beer's making it over to Oklahoma. 330ml brown glass bottle nabbed as a single from Bottle Mart, Port Douglas, Australia. Or maybe he was visiting here. Mango forward, but not in a cloying or artificial way. The mango rings authentic enough without tasting too much like tinned fruit puree. Well, that's a hard sentence to say. Tinned fruit puree. Say that 3 times fast. Tinned fruit puree, tinned fruit puree, tinned fruit puree. Dumped into fermenter, though I wouldn't be all surprised if that was the actual case. Often mango fruit passes more as apricot when fermented into a beer, but this evokes true mango. I agree with that, and pairs it well enough with a basic two-row pale malt backbone. Thick, yeasty sediment slurry is plainly visible at the bottom of my bottle, or maybe it's vestigial fruit. Macerate, whatever that is. In any case, this has a sort of lived-in rudimentary homebrew-like appearance I'd call authentic. It's not the artificial mango extract brew from the sticks I guess I'd feared it'd be. Call me judgmental, but the idea of a brewery and broom didn't exactly raise my expectations. It's a drinkable, no-frills mango brew that ticks the boxes you want it to tick, given its build as a mango beer. They don't seem to be swinging for the fences in terms of delivering the freshest mango-flavoured beer known to humanity, but it's a competent fruit beer that seems to have accomplished what the brewers set out to. I don't know that I'd put it up there with the new glorious fruit beers of the world, but I find it pretty tasty for what it's trying to be, and I find no obvious faults or off flavours. C+, above average. Wow, okay, he's a bit judgmental there still. Mango beer hit the spot, did its job on hotter than hell day in Melbourne. Cleared the palate, salivated the glands, whatever the heck that means, and made me wish I'd brought a second for the heat wave. Also best to share since the sweet mango can overwhelm one set of buds. Okay, so there's some saying pale gold plus draft pour with thin white head, okay cap, not much lacing, sweet mango nose, sweet mango flavour, moderate plus carbonate and watery mouthfeel. Hits the mark. Everyone's saying hits the mark, but no one really thinks it's that great. Mango, tropical fruit aromas, sweet mango with almost no other flavour profiles, very sweet beer. Yeah. Sickly aftertaste, there's 1, 2. Somebody said 2 out of 5. Not a fan of fruit beers, that would be why. If you're not a fan of fruit beers, why are you drinking it? Okay, so most people are in the 75% mark. That was interesting. I actually think this is really nice. It's definitely different. It's got definitely got a certain backbone to it. What did he say? It's got a... Somebody said it's got a certain backbone. Was it this guy? Thick yeasty sediment? No, that's that guy. Who wrote the... pale gold plus draft pour with thin white head. Somebody wrote it has a certain backbone. I'm not going to get involved in it. But there's a backbone to it, but it's not a typical beer. So how they've fermented it, I don't know. I'm going to stick to Beer Advocate in the future on things. I bought a few beers. I'd say I bought a couple of beers and I put them in the fridge because I hate having to try to figure out what to do. So I've bought a couple to cover the next couple of Dooom vlogs. So let's go back to... Let's get this one back to Google so I can use that again. Let's go back to our channel. Oh, the background seems to have brightened up a little bit. Have we got any live viewers? Nobody's live tonight. There's something weird going on, but that's okay. I can't expect you to all stay up for me. But I'm going to be here anyway, and we're going to talk about movies. Excuse me. And I'm going to get Roddy to focus on me. Thank you, Roddy. I don't know why you keep going out of focus. Something going on there. Maybe it's my proximity. Maybe it's my proximity to Roddy. Let's see if I can bring myself a little bit closer. I think he likes it when I'm a little bit closer. I just don't want to cut my head off there. Then he can focus on me, because it's all about me. Me. All right, so now that we've got a beautiful mango beer, which is actually quite nice. I sort of agree with what they were saying. I sort of agree with them. It's not super sweet, although one guy said it is, and it's not strong, but there's definitely, like, it's made of mango. Whether it's good mango or whether it's like mango that's been shredded and somehow, you know, added to it, I don't know how it works. But it definitely doesn't taste like mango puree. That's the thing that I'm getting out of it. I actually imagine that if I was drinking this somewhere very, very hot, this would be absolutely beautiful to drink. And it's, what was it, 4 point something? I think it was 4.5. 4.5. At 4.5% alcohol volume, you're not really, you know, you could take a few. If you're light on the beers, you could take a few before you'd start to feel a bit heady. I'd probably be able to get through 6, I would say, before it would start to bother me too much. But very nice, worth it. Where can I put this without knocking it over? I really, really do not want to knock this over. I've got a bin here, so when I put this in the bin, hang on. What did I do with me bin? Put it in a really awkward place. I slept wrong last night too. So my neck is just a little bit not right. If I tip my head the wrong way, it becomes uncomfortable. All right, so now that we've gotten through beer, and now that Roddy's decided he's going to focus on me, you're going to focus on me, Roddy? Because I still feel a little bit like you're not focusing on me, Roddy. It's a little bit better. I need you to focus on me. Thank you, Roddy. Thank you very much. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about some physical media. First and foremost, we're going to talk about this stack. I'm a little bit worried because I got this stack next to some cups, an empty cup for the most part, and my beer. And I'm pretty sure that the people that were going to drop in tonight have gone to bed, because I did leave this very late to start. And that is a-okay. But regardless of that, let's have a chat about some things. Let's talk about these two first, because they're on top. These two are not new. But let's talk about this one first. I don't know where I'm going to put these once I'm done with them. And I don't want to wreck them while I'm holding them. I got this off eBay. Gosh, it was about like a year and a half ago or so. And it's a VHS tape. And it's got beautiful pink writing. Come on, you can close. It's okay. I don't know why this isn't closed. Come on. Okay, I picked this up on eBay. I didn't pay that much for it at the time, so I think they've all gone up a bit. I got The Last Starfighter. I mean, tell me one person that doesn't like The Last Starfighter, and I'll call you a liar. Last Starfighter, anybody who likes old movies? I mean, look, the case has a few gunky bits on it. But it's a Cell video, star screen. I don't know what that means. Marketed by Cell, not for rental. Cell recommends SKC high-quality videotape. MCA Publishing. Doesn't give a date. There is a date in there somewhere. Yeah, so I got this. I think I paid... $15 or $16 for it. It's a very plain grey tape. I love the writing on the side. Roddy, you're going to let me show the writing? You're too busy focusing on me. Going to focus on the writing? There we go. Roddy struggles a little bit sometimes. I like the spine of it, and I like the back. But it's very weird plain cell tape. It's in there. It's got a very nice and rewound. A very nice, come on Roddy, focus. Pink lettering. Has no topper on it. But nevertheless, very nice videotape. So I got that and I was quite pleased with myself because I wanted the last Starfighter tape. And then, let's put this over here. And then I was in an op shop one day. Oh gosh, it would have been, gosh, maybe like a year or under a year ago. I walked into the Big Vinnies. I was going through a stack of videotapes. There wasn't really that many good things, but amongst all the not good things, I was like, oh my God, and grabbed this. Never found anything like this at an op shop or thrift store, if you want to call it a thrift store. Same cover, same poster, movie poster. This was a classic movie poster. He didn't find his dream, his dreams found him. But look, it's in this weird case. It's in a Bassif case. It's like a sleeve with like a, it's got a little opening on it. So you can open it up and take the tape out of it from the top. It's even got some really old stickers on it. But the thing that got me was how clean, how shiny and clean this is. Look how clean it is. And I like how it's black because the other tape's grey. And I don't know, it's a bit weird, the cell one. Beautiful. Shiny. I mean, yeah, it's got some shelf wear. It's got the last Starfighter with the writing on one side. On the other side, it's got nothing. And the tape on the inside was nice and clean as well. There is a little kind of sticky taped up tear. It's been taped up. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. That side there. Can you see this tear there? It's been taped up slightly. It's a Bassif tape though. Have you ever seen anything like this? Has anyone seen anything like this? Because I haven't. I haven't seen a tape named after the brand. And the thing that gets me as well is it's once again a cell one, but it's a blue one. So does it have cell on here? Marketed by the Duplication Center. So I'm not entirely sure. E180 high grade. I don't know if this is like... I don't know if this is like a... I don't know what to make of it. 984. Because it's got cell on it. It's got cell on it. Got a copyright warning from Cell. It's got the blue, spine sticker. It's got stamping. And I've already can focus if I just do that. It's got the stamping. I don't know. I can't see this being a bootleg. But there's something super weird about it and I can't figure out what it is. I love the stamping where it says VHS on it up here. Let's get ready to focus. Up there, that VHS logo there. Gosh, I just want to get a copy of that. I love that stamping. But yeah, so it's a weird one. It's a weird one because the case says Bassif on it. It says the Duplication Center. So I don't know if this Duplication Center is something special, like something that, like a company that duplicates things for schools, or I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I should look into it a little bit more. I just found it super weird. But the thing is, finding it like that in the wild made it worth it. Because my last one I bought off eBay, and I don't find... Look, I find a few VHSs, some good ones, in the wild, but nothing like this. Nothing old school cult movie. Not The Last Starfighter. That's a hard one to find. So that was a good score. Getting a bit hot in here now. Let's take the beanie off. We've got the heater going, and I probably don't need it. Turn the heater off. Let's put the beanie somewhere where I can get to it again. All right. You get to see my grey hair and my dark eyebrows. They'll all catch up. They'll all be grey again eventually. So that was that. Now, we got still no live viewers. Really unsure what's going on here. Options. Just get shareable link. I can't use a shareable link right now. All right, in the last 7 days. And these are 3 VHS tapes. I could have bought more, but there was nothing there I really wanted. Even the old-timey ones I didn't really want, except for one. First one I found was The Grinch. So I didn't have it. Jim Carrey. The Grinch on VHS. Didn't have this one. I don't know why. Don't know why, but I didn't have it. Good movie, fun movie. I think that's... I don't know which I like more, the Grinch movie or the animation. I don't know. I've got the receipt in there. I can't be bothered trying to explain to you how much everything costs. I don't think it really matters. They're only like... The VHS tapes were $1. The DVDs were $2. I don't know why. Another place I went to, the DVDs were $2 and some were $4. I don't know why, but they gave them all to me for $2. The next one I got was this great movie. It's got Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer and Matthew Broderick. What a classic movie. The Magical Legend of an Unforgettable Love. Never seen Lady Hawk in VHS form in an op shop. But I found that one. It's in there. And I forgot to do the bumper as usual. And it's got a beautiful gold. It's even got a... No, that's black and white. It's got a beautiful gold case on it. But let's do the bumper because I'm hopeless and I forget the bumpers. I've got the bumper for physical media. Let's get physical media. Let's just do it because how terrible of me. Where's my Let's Get Physical one? I just moved it. Let's do that.
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. How hopeless of me to forget the physical media bumper. Too busy wrapped up in talking. Now, this is the last VHS I picked up, and I picked it up out of pure nostalgia. I picked it up because when I was a kid, we watched a lot of different musicals, Sound of Music, and lots and lots of stuff, including Fred Astaire and Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, amongst many, many other things. And this one was from Danny Kaye, and I watched a lot of Danny Kaye movies when I was young. And this one, I have a few Danny Kaye ones on DVD, but I don't have this one. Hans Christian Andersen. Come on. Roddy. Come on. Rodwa. Roddy. There we go. Danny Kaye, musical, the story of Hans Christian Andersen. There we go. What does that say on the front? Oh, Samuel Goldwyn Home Entertainment. That must be their original logo. Samuel Goldwyn. Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Wasn't that one thing that you always remember? The story of Hans Christian Andersen. Great movie. I haven't seen it in years and years and years, and I should get around to watching it again. But I found it. I picked it up. It was $1. I really couldn't say no. It's in there. It's very, very old. The top of it has some... Oh, it's got a lot of gold on it. The top of it has a lot of different colors. If you get right in here, you can see these little stars. See how it's all like got that behind the lettering? Pretty cool. Yeah, I just have a really strong nostalgia for this stuff, and they probably don't, they probably don't play very well anymore, these kinds of musicals. But I listened to a lot of Danny Kaye. I watched a lot of Danny Kaye when I was younger, and I loved it. It was made for kids. It was made for singing. It was made for the story. I actually found a CD of Danny Kaye songs not long ago, and I had to buy it. I don't know why. Probably, who knows if I'll listen to it, but I had to buy it. Where are we at? Let's do a quick channel check. Oh, one live viewer. Who have we got today? Who's live viewing? Copy protect. Did somebody say copy protected? No, they can't be. Oh, that was my previous video. Copyright protected content. Indeed. How dare I? How dare I? Oh, we had one live viewer and they're gone. What? How can you have one live viewer and then no views? Makes very little sense to me. All right, let's get on to the DVDs. I have a large stack here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 DVDs and 3 Blu-rays. So let's have a chat. Let's have a chat about those. I picked these because I was being picky. Look, I was also there. These are at 2 separate op shops. And I found a bunch of like punk music DVDs. But when I opened them and checked the disc, I was very saddened to see the bottoms really badly scratched. Now, I don't know what punk pop, anarchist music lovers are out there, but why would you destroy the very thing that you love? Why would you destroy and scratch up the discs that you want to watch? I don't understand it. Maybe that's the anarchist way. Maybe that's the punk way. Destroy everything, but I don't think so. Somebody's just not looked after them, and I couldn't buy them. They were $4 each, but she would have put them down to $2 because she put everything else down to $2. But I had to not take them. And it was devastating because I found Bad Religion. I found a multi-band punk and punk pop DVD that had some great bands on it. Oh my God, some great bands from the late 80s, 90s punk pop and like early reformed punk or new age punk, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I had to leave them behind. They were just too bad. Look, the thought of trying to clean them up kind of stressed me out. So no, I had to put them down. But I ended up with these. So these are no, I won't tell you what they most are. Let's just go through them. All right. That mango beer is very nice. First one, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the early one. Oh, it's 2007. Okay. Well, look, that's the distribution date, so it might have been earlier than that. Stephen King's The Stand. Look, there are a couple of stands, aren't there? Somebody can correct me. Maybe the replay crew can correct me. I kept thinking there was like 3 different versions of The Stand. But when I said that to one of my mates, he was like, no, I think there's only 2. So someone can correct me because I thought there was one in the 90s, one early thousands, then there was like a new one, 2020 or 2021 or something like that. This is saying 2007, but that's probably the distribution date. But as you can see, looking at the back, it has, sorry, Roddy. It's got the chapters. Part 1, The Plague. Oh, come on, Roddy, come on. Part 1, The Plague. I gotta hold this straighter. The Plague. Part 2, The Dreams. Part 3, The Betrayal. And Part 4, The Stand. It is 2 discs, full frame, color, 359 minutes approximately. So it's going to be approximately 120, 240, about, what's that, 2, 4, 5 hours maybe? Isn't that around about 5 hours? 2 hours is 120 minutes. 120 is 240. 240, oh no, that can't be right. That'd be, so 240, 300, 36, so yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. My math, I'm not mathing very well tonight. Yeah, so it's the stand. I didn't actually open it. Is it taped? I can't remember. But it should have 2 discs. Let's check that now. It does indeed have 2 discs that weren't clipped in correctly. Stand disc 1 and the stand disc 2. Oh, they're very clean. I remember watching the stand a long time ago. Now, I think the one I watched was from the 90s. Either that or early 80s. I should probably fact check myself on that. But this is like saying 2007, unless it's a distribution date. It doesn't give any other dates on it. I wonder if... Yeah, anyway, I liked it. I liked the stand. I found it really creepy. You know, struggle with good and evil and the kind of devil-like characters against the humans and against the good guys and the angel type characters. I wonder if I can find information about the stand on here. Still add one live viewer for a second. One live viewer for a second. Let's go back to Google. Let's go Google the stand movies. Well, there's a mini series 2020, so I was close. I said 2020, 2021. 2020, there was a stand mini series. The stand 1994. So maybe there is only 2. Maybe that 2007 is a... okay, 1994. Which is your favorite adaptation? Adaptation. Isn't it adaptation? Adaptation. Who knows? Of the stand, 1994 or 2020. All right, so that's that one. But what year is that? Oh, okay. So I think there's only 2. 1994, 20. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I swear there was one in between, but it's saying there's 2. 1994, which would be the 2007 one, which would be the distribution date and not the filming date. So it does say down there. Let's just... Can we get some? There, 2007, Spelling Entertainment. That would be Tori Spelling's dad. 2007, that would be a redistribution date. Because that would be the 1994 one, which... That is probably the one that I watched. I think that was the one I watched. 4 parts. And then there was the 2020 one, which is... can I see that as an image? Larger. Magnify. That's a really bad zoom. If I go to my screen, you'll see it. No, I don't want you to download. I want to just magnify it. Wow, wish it would not do. Does not have a free license. Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to show the image. How hard is it to show an image? Come on, let's go image. Let's go images. How this is so hard. Yeah, that one. Can I just look at that image there? Wow, okay, this is just making things very difficult for me. I don't want to do that. I just want to look at an image of the stand, the new stand. Can I look at that one? Open image in new tab. Gosh, okay, fine, whatever. Let's go have a look at this. That's the one I'm trying to show you, but it's not letting me show you anything right now. No, magnify. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. Can I move it? No. That's what I wanted to show you. That's the new one. There you go. All right, that's all I want to do. So let's get off of that screen back to Roddy. Okay. Yeah, so that's the new one, and the one I'm holding is the one I used to watch. So maybe I'll rewatch that one. Okay, so I found this one as well. These were $2 each, keep in mind. I found Don't Breathe. Don't know what the go is with this. That's Don't Breathe. Weird cover. I don't think I've seen this cover before. Though it has a Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh sticker on the front. Is it actually a sticker? No, it's actually part of the DVD. It's saying that the region is 2, 4, and 5, so I don't know. You can see the $2 price sticker on it. Alrighty, is not focusing. It's got $2 price sticker on it. It's got 2, 4, and 5 on it, so I'm not too sure what that means, whether it's legit, though it does look very legit. The cover is really odd looking. I don't think I've seen that cover before. Maybe it's a new cover from the from the creators of Evil Dead. 3 people break into a house. There's a guy there that's blind, but knows his way around the house. Is that meant to be Skull? Sort of. And yeah, they got to fight their way out when he knows his way around and they don't. So yeah, what's that say? Best American horror film in 20 years. And I've been looking at getting more horror. I've been finding a little bit more lately. Not like top-notch, amazing cult cinema, but yeah, some good ones. Been finding some good ones. I can't really argue too much lately. It's just I want to find some real classics sometimes, and I just don't. So I got that one. That was $2. That was a good find. I picked this one up because I thought maybe I didn't own it. I might still, but I had to pick it up. You know, just in case. Oh, boy, I should have checked that disc. What the hell? Okay, I'm going to have to show you that disc in a second. That disc, I really should have checked that disc. Eastern Promises. Roddy. Eastern Promises. It is R-rated, high level of violence. Story of a Russian mafia, I do believe. Set primarily in London's Russian community. Stars Naomi Watts as Anna Kitrova, a midwife born to a Russian father and English mother. She is on duty one night when a pregnant teenager is brought in hemorrhaging and, after giving birth, dies on the operating table. No one knows the girl's identity, but she has left a diary in Russian and a business card for a restaurant. With these clues, Anna gets on a quest to find out who the young girl's identity is and next of kin. She meets the owner of the restaurant, a seemingly amiable Semyon, who, unbeknownst to her, is a powerful underworld figure. As part of the murderous Russian mafia, Semyon immediately recognizes the diary for what it is, a threat to himself and his empire. When Anna refuses to hand the diary over to him, Semyon calls on his henchman, Nikolai Luzin, Viggo Mortensen, to resolve the problem, and in doing so unleashes the full fury of the Vori. So, I believe Viggo Mortensen might be a bad guy, but kind of a good guy. It's a bit hard to tell, but let me just show you the disc. Come on, Roddy, you can focus, Roddy. Because Viggo Mortensen is just an amazingly powerful actor. But look at this disc. That hurts my feelings. I pulled it. I'm so used to clean discs. I pulled this out, and honestly, like, Roddy, come on, you can do this. There's me. Look at me. Look at me. Hi. This disc is, look at that. Can you see that? This is destroyed. Look, it might just be surface, but wow, that is a lot of surface scratches. They could be deep. That could have been $2. I should have checked that disc. It might still play because it feels smooth still. It might just be surface, but wow. Wow. That is kind of, that hurts my brain. Let's put it aside. We'll give it a bit of a clean and we'll see what happens. I got this one because I've never seen it. I'm kind of curious. Should probably check this disc as well. It looks like it's got an old style DVD. A little bit smudgy, but clean. Mary Shelley. I've got to learn to point this in the right direction. Mary Shelley. Story of Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. Look, I can make her part of my face. Can't do that. Mm-hmm. Very odd. Just wanted to do that. It was very strange. Yeah, the story of Mary Shelley made into a bit of a love story, and you know, the famous story of how she came up with Frankenstein when they all had to, all the writer friends, creative people came up with an idea to write a story, and they all had to write a story, and she came up with Frankenstein. Yeah, so I bought it. I didn't own it before. It looks like a clean disc. I should take this $2 sticker off now because I've got so many movies that still have the $2 sticker on them. I wanted to pick that up. That was an okay find. I've never seen it, so I don't know how good it is. Hopefully it's good. But there you go. Mary Shelley. It has the greatest love. Her greatest love inspired her darkest creation. Ellie Fanning. Period piece. Picked it up. Can't say as I'm not unhappy. No, can't say. I can't say I'm unhappy about that. Is that the right way to say that? I picked this up because I think I do own it, but I don't. I just can't be certain because I have a burnt copy of it as well, and I always get confused. Pretty clean disc, actually, very clean disc. Slightly smudged. Oh, it's got a weird kind of burn on it. Is that a burn? Not sure what that is. But it's not on the movie part of the disc, so I shouldn't be worried. I have a copy of this someone gave me. I never watched that, but I wanted to own this one. M. Night Shyamalan, The Happening. I know how this movie plays out. I don't know the ending of it, and I'm very intrigued by it. And it's got extras. What does it say? Extras. Too shocking for cinemas, which probably means it's got like about 1 minute of extras that don't mean much, maybe. Yep, apocalypse. People are dying everywhere. People don't know why. People are killing themselves. People don't know why, but it always seems to be around the trees and the bushes and around nature. Interesting. The Happening. Good old M. Night Shyamalan. Stickers. These stickers, they're like not bad to take off, but a bit of a pain. I just wanted to own it because I was sick of looking at the fact that I had a copy. I didn't want a copy, and I couldn't remember if I'd already bought it. So if I've already got it, I'll have to pass this one on to somebody. This sticker's not coming off. It's being very stubborn. But happy with that, $2. These two were brand new, as in they were still in their wrappers. Time we got, 2:34. These were still in their wrappers. I do believe at least one of them came from JB Hi-Fi because it has that sticker on it, 3 for $20. Oh, it is NTSC, Region 4, but it's still NTSC. Awesome Wells, still in its wrapping. Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane. Orson Welles. It's a classic. I think I've got this as part of a multi-disc somewhere in my set of movies, but I wanted a standalone. I wanted the stand alone, not the stand. We just talked about the stand. I wanted the standalone. It's got special features on it. Orson Welles' timeless masterwork. With Orson Welles, and to be honest, it's been so long, I don't think I have I remember all of it. Yeah, it doesn't give you the plot, but it's got special features, got audio commentaries. Okay, cool. Gallery of storyboards, also ad campaign, studio correspondence, call sheets, and other memorabilia, theatrical trailer, production notes, filmmaker postscripts, award data. So it's basically got a couple of featurettes. 2 feature-length audio commentaries, one by film critic Roger Egbert and the other by director Wells biographer Peter Bogdanovich. Movie premiere newsreel and gallery of storyboards. So it's mostly not featurettes. It's going to be like commentaries. But it's a well-known movie, a very good movie. Brand new, couldn't say no. Sorry, hit the microphone. Brand new, couldn't say no. Orson Welles in Citizen Kane. I've had one view it's saying so far. Why are we upside down here? Why did I put that upside down? Had to have Citizen Kane. This is also one I found sealed from Huzo, 3 for $20 or $8.99 each. I don't recognize that label. It could be from Target or something else. I don't know. Old school Cape Fear. Sealed. And Roddy will zoom in a second. There you go. Gregory Peck, Polly Bergen, and Robert Mitchum. Cape Fear. The original Cape Fear. Before Robert's... Oh, look at that. Before... Oh my gosh, no, my brain's not functioning. I've got Cape Fear up there. The new Cape Fear. There it is. I've got the VHS tape. Look at him. He looks like a nice guy on the front, sort of. But on the back, bad guy. You know, it's a thriller. It's a dark, dark thriller. And this one also has bonus materials. The making of the 1962 Cape Fear, production photographs, theatrical trailer, production notes. I always do production notes. DVD ROM features. Oh, who puts that in a DVD ROM anymore? DVD newsletter. So I think that it's got a making of, and then the rest of it is just click through the photos. But it's sealed, and it's the original Cape Fear. And like I said, I'm trying to watch a few more older movies. Come on, Roddy. A few more older movies. I want to sort of get on that bandwagon a bit more. I want to see the original Cape Fear. Robert De Niro is the other person I was trying to say that of. Robert De Niro did a very amazing rendition of the bad guy in this, with tattoos, etc. I picked this one up as well because I was like, oh, cool. And then I looked at it. It says Lionsgate on it. It's got all the right information printed on it. There's just something a bit off about it. A little bit scratched. I'll tell you in a second what I'm talking about. Can't tell if this is legit or not. This is a movie I've been wanting to own, but never got around to. Sisu. You know, we like a good revenge movie. Cool looking cover. Very shiny, very clean. Yeah, it's got images in all the right places, but look at the back. Look at the back. Come on, Roddy. Roddy doesn't want to focus today. There we go. Look at that. Looks good. Looks good. I don't know about the writing there, but it looks good. It's got a barcode in a weird place. Good looking photos, but look at the bottom. It does say R. Rated. Where's the region? There's no region code. There is no region code. This worries me. Did I pick up some kind of European version or... Just don't know. And even some of the case, I don't know if it's made to look gritty like that. It looks alright. And it says Lionsgate on it. It's got a bunch of Lionsgate information on it. It says DVD video, Dolby audio, but all of these little labels are in the wrong spot. They say restricted, strong, bloody, violence, gore, and language. But I picked it up. I guess I'll have to watch it and see if it's legit or not. I guess I'll find out if it's a bad bootleg. I don't know if it's a bad bootleg, but yeah, the disc even, if you look at the disc, it is pretty good looking disc, but there's something matte about it. I don't know. Hard to tell these days with bootleggers if things are real or not, but I always am worried about no region code. When there's no region code on it, it really makes me suspicious. And just the way the lettering's kind of plonked on there around the image, I don't know. I don't know, but hopefully it plays like a legitimate movie. Now, this was a good find. It said $4. I'm pretty sure I paid $2 for it because it has multiple movies on it. I do have a couple of these movies. A very famous director. People know this director. Did I even open it to make sure they're all in there? Let's do that. Yeah, they're all in there. Excellent. What's the quality, though? What's the quality? Let's pick one disc out at random. Let's pick this one. Yeah, pretty good. A little bit dusty, but good. 4-disc set. Let's put it in the right way. 4-disc set. Alfred Hitchcock. I don't think it presents collection. Alfred Hitchcock collection, 1958 to 1964. Look, it's got Vertigo, great movie. Psycho, great movie. The Birds, great movie. The Birds is a very creepy movie. I know that it's old, and I think it was black and white from memory. Very creepy movie. And Marnie's on there as well. Could not pass that up for $4. Woo! Only paid $2. $2. 4 discs, $2. 4 discs, $2. So yeah, Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds, and Marnie. Is that right? Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds, and Marnie. So yeah, great little collection. There's nothing like having a Alfred Hitchcock collection. I'll watch that. I could probably watch that with my kids too, because whilst he's shocking, he's a bit timeless. A bit timeless to watch these movies with your family. All right, so let's do a spot check of people watching on YouTube. 1 view, 1 live viewer. Hello, live viewer. Welcome to Ye. Another old movie I picked up for $2. It's on the spine. I guess they're putting it on the spine, not just all over the face. Just want to get these stickers off really easily and quickly. Because I just get a lot of my movies and just shove them in the shelf, and I think I'll deal with them later. Now I've got a ton to deal with. Okay, that's mostly off. Stickers are very grippy. Alright, pick this one up. Hound of the Baskervilles. Peter Cushing, Andre Morel, and Christopher Lee. Well, the fact that it's got Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in it, that's got to be a win, right? That's got to be a win. And it's a Sherlock Holmes adventure. There are a lot of Sherlock Holmes adventures made into film. I love the colours on the front. Look at the colours. That olive green and the houndstooth jacket, green hat, vest, and then the red in the background. The Hound of the Baskervilles is a very dark tale. They get Sherlock Holmes and Watson in because people get taken from the village. Taken, stolen, killed by what people are saying is a giant hound. So it has a lot of similarities with some Hammer movies. I don't know if this was... I don't think this was Hammer. This was a MGM DVD. MGM, Metro Goldwyn Mayer. But was it... Oh, it is Hammer. Cool, I had a funny feeling it was Hammer, but I didn't want to speak out of turn. A Hammer film production. I was hearing, if you follow the Cobwebs channel, and I do, he talks a lot about these old-timey movies. I remember him saying something about one of these Sherlock Holmes movies being a Hammer one, so it must have been this one. And I'm sorry, I'm not super familiar with Hammer. Hammer is, I get confused between a few of the different ones, like there's Hammer, there's Amicus, there's a few other different brands for horror, and I do get them mixed up, and I sound a bit dumb when I'm trying to explain one movie to another, but yeah, it's mostly because I'm not very familiar with which one's Hammer and which one's not. So this one is a Hammer, and this one is a great movie, so I'm looking forward to having a go at that. I think I did just check the disc. A little bit smudgy, one big scratch. Hopefully that comes out. The rest of it's very clean. So I'm really going on a old-timey find. I'm really interested in Peter Cushing. I know that he was Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars and in all the spin-offs. They used his likeness. Sorry for yawning right in your face. They used his likeness in a lot of the spin-offs because he was a solid actor, a solid theatre, like not theatre, but a solid screen actor. And you think of him as the evil, skinny, like skull-faced baddie in Star Wars, but really he's had a very prolific career. I watched The Blood, was it The Blood, The Blood Beast Terror. What a terrible name. It's hard to say all those words together. The Blood Beast Terror. It's about a moth monster, and he was a police inspector, a police detective in that. And that was very good. But yeah, very happy to own The Hound of the Baskervilles for $2. Hammer classic. Looking forward to seeing that. Now, just to break these up, we'll break these up with some Blu-rays. These were $3 each, and these were from a Vinnie's, but I had to pick them up. I picked up Kong from Skull Island. Is it Kong? It just says Kong Skull. Yeah, it's just Kong Skull Island. I thought it was Kong from Skull Island, but it's Kong Skull Island. There's a lot of reflection there. Roddy doesn't like reflection. I think I might either have this or another one on DVD. I'm missing a lot of the new Kongs, but it was on Blu-ray for $3, so I had to pick it up. I didn't get to check the disc because they did that stupid thing they do where they tape it up. I don't want to waste your time while you're watching, but I do want to check. I hate this tape. Kong Skull Island. Disc is for the most part very clean, which is good to see. Yeah, I'm trying to update my Blu-ray collection. I'm kind of lazy. Like, when I get movies, I tend to get them on DVD just because they're a bit easier. And I will say less expensive to get these days. Because for some reason, even though 4K, you'll see 4K for like $15 on sale sometimes. Why are we paying $20+ for Blu-rays? I don't understand. I'm struggling with the math behind how, different places they price these. I don't understand why they do that. It's like, $20, $25 for a 4K, but I'm still paying $20, $25, $30 for a Blu-ray. And then I'm still paying $10 to $20 for a DVD. DVDs should not be more than $10. Blu-ray should be no more than $25 at the most. We're talking like a really nice copy, and 4Ks can be whatever they are until they fall out of favor. The next one I picked up, it's not coming out because I want to look at it. There we go. A bit smudgy but clean. I've never seen the John Wick trilogy or any of the films. I think there might even be more than 3. Is there now? I've never seen them before, but I like Keanu Reeves and I believe he's doing a good job. Probably I found number 3. I found 3. Obviously I would have preferred finding 1 and maybe 2 or all of them. 1, 2, 3. But I picked up 3 because it's Blu-ray and it's Keanu Reeves and it's John Wick. And, revenge. It's all about revenge. I love those colours. He's getting angry and killing everybody. I like Keanu Reeves, though. He's a very, very honest... He seems like what's the word that's in the back of my mind? He seems like a true person. He seems like he speaks truth. He acts truth. He lives truth. He's a very formative, smart, adaptive actor who seems very good at sort of filling any role. Had to pick that up, $3. I am redoing my whole Blu-ray shelf here so I can fit all new Blu-rays in. It's starting to fill out, which is really nice. The last one of the Blu-rays I picked up, I should actually check. What have you done here with the sticky tape? Come on, make it easy for me. So there should be a sticky tape remover. Okay, it's not coming off the back. Why do op shops hide the disc from me? Now, they're probably thinking, oh, someone will steal it. I've never seen anyone walk out with a disc. Maybe a game disc? Because, gaming's been hot since COVID. People will steal game discs. But DVDs and Blu-rays, people don't really steal them because they've got nowhere to put them. Once they go in your pocket, they get scratched. I picked up The Artist. I almost picked this up on DVD a while back, but I was like, I'll get it another day. And look at me. Found it on Blu-ray. Oh, it's got double play. Has it got Blu-ray and DVD? What's that say? Nah, digital copy. Did anyone ever use those digital copies? Because honestly, oh, look, there's the digital copy. What does that mean? It's on disc. What does that mean? Insert this disc into your computer, choose format, unlock by entering code from leaflet. I don't have any code. Transfer to any portable device and watch. Why didn't they just make that a Blu-ray and DVD? Oh, there's the code. Enter your unique authorization code. Transfer and watch. Did anybody try any of those? Weren't they called not Blu-ray, they were like purple. They were like a purple color. This one, I'll just show you where it's falling out. This could just be a DVD. I should try it. The Artist. It's black and white. It's got a lot of people in it. I'm not going to read them all. It's got 5 Academy Awards. It's set in the early days of film. I think it's the 30s. Hollywood 1927, so just before the 30s. Just the dramas of Hollywood back then. Yeah, so I picked it up. It's got 2 discs in it. Got the Blu-ray, the front, and then instead of a DVD that you could probably copy, it's got instead, hey, do you want a digital copy? Just use this disc that could be a DVD and use this to get your digital copy by putting the code that's... I'm not going to show you the code because then you'll use it. There's like a code at the front there. To download your copy. This could have been a DVD as well. I've never gotten them to work though. They usually give you codes and stuff. That was $2 as well. Got a big stack going on here. We are getting there, guys, just to let you know. We are getting there. We've got a few more. Some Nicolas Cage, some more horror, and some randoms. Let's do a spot check of the channel. Still 1 live viewer. Nobody in the chat. That's okay. I've been on a bit of a crocodile hunt. Bit of a crocodile hunt lately. Because I've been finding and buying crocodile movies. Now, I was going to do... Should I do... What mail should I do? Do I have any other mail besides... I do have mail, don't I? I thought I got mail. What, are any of these mail? I thought I bought some in the mail. I might have shown them already. Did I show them already? I think I did them last week. Yeah, I've been finding some crocodile movies, and I've got a little bit obsessed with it. So I'm finding more and more crocodile movies. I found this one, Crocodile Swarm. Yeah, beast movies. What do they call them? Like Jaws. Crocodile Swarm. Love the covers on these. These beasts are ready to feast. Cool cover. I don't actually know what year is this. This could be a really bad one. Yeah. 2023, so it's new. Everything you fear has been sleeping. After Sam's sister goes missing in a caving system, she recruits a team to assist her in the search. However, when the team begins the rescue mission, they soon learn the caves are infested by deadly crocodiles waiting for them. Sam and team must fight for their lives if they hope to save her sister and get out of there in one piece. It's saying 2023, 74 minutes. Doesn't run for very long. Oh, that's sealed as well. I can't be bothered opening that. Yeah, so basically, is this even from... Oh, yeah, there's a white paper there. I thought it could have been maybe an Asian film. Maybe not. Who's in it? Don't know. There's nobody I really know. Anyway, a bit of a creature feature. I like the cover. It looks really cool. So I thought I'd pick it up. That's going to go into my Beast collection. Love Nicolas Cage. Picked this one up. Didn't own it. Oh, it's sealed as well. Just got to stop doing that. Can't check the disc right now. Bangkok Dangerous. Oh, I have a funny feeling I've seen this, but I don't remember a single thing about it. Not a single thing. I've seen so many movies, they all kind of blend into each other. I have a vague feeling I've seen this before, and I think if it's the year I think it is, it was on VHS. Still then, 94 minutes. Oh, what's the date there? I can't see that. 2007? Is that right? 2007. Didn't VHS run until 2012 or 2013? Somebody can correct me, tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't it 2012? I thought it was when VHS kept going until 2012, I thought. Just fighting a losing battle here, trying to get this tape off with my fingernails. I don't want to scratch the case too much. Oh, it's just horrendous sticky tape. There we go. If I can look at them now, if I can look at the disc now, I'm much happier knowing it's got a weird... Oh, it's very clean. Wow, holy Toledo. They've stuck that MA on there at a weird angle. I don't know if you can see that. See the MA at the bottom of there, of the wording? Look at the wording straight there. Look at the MA. Come on, Roddy. The MA on an angle. That's weird. Yeah, I like Nicolas Cage. I like him. He's a weird dude. And he really gives everything to every little thing he does. So I had to get it. I'm not going to open this one up. Is it legit though? Oh boy, this could not be legit. Oh, it's region code 4. Okay. I didn't even realize, or maybe I didn't remember, that European vacation and Christmas vacation and all the vacations, there was a Vegas vacation. Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo and Randy Quaid, all back together again. Vegas vacation. This time the Griswolds are on a roll. Don't remember this one, but look at the back. It's got nothing there except for a big spiel. But it does have region 4 on it. I couldn't see it immediately because it was right there. Already picked that up. Ready. There you go. See that 4 there? All blending into the background. I'm not going to open it up. Can't be bothered. Too much sticky tape. Alright, we're down to the last few. Another crocodile one. I'll talk about the crocodile one first. Was it sealed? Yeah, it's sealed. The Flood. Casper Van Dien and Nikki Wellen. Danger is Rising. Yeah, cool. It's a very similar theme. Massive hurricane. It's all about stormy waters coming in and crocodiles taking over. The Flood. It's a crocodile movie. Danger is Rising. Another crocodile one. Louisiana Flood. Crocodiles on the March. Had to pick it up. $2. Yeah, so maybe it's my new thing, crocodile movies. Because there's quite a few. I can't be bothered opening it. I'll open it later. Pick that one up for $2. Whoa, these are all falling. Please don't fall, please. Right, I have to fix these up afterwards. This I don't think I've ever owned, but I've heard from a few different people that it's a stupid movie, but it's fun. And it's been out for a long time. It was based on the Battleship game, you know. I move my battleship to here, I shoot here, that game. So they made the board game Battleship into a movie. And, you know, it's what everyone expected. Not very good, but I don't know how this teensy tiny little huge battleship is going to go up against this spaceship. but apparently it does. Taylor Kitsch, whatever that guy's name is, Skarsgård, Alexander Skarsgård, Rihanna is in it, and Liam Neeson. Yeah, it's just a brainless action movie based on a board game. Already. So I'm going to struggle to understand how a battleship that small is going to fight a spaceship this big. But apparently it does. An adrenaline-packed winner. Had to pick it up. $2. Can't kind of go wrong. Stack's getting way too high. Picked up this Clint Eastwood movie, which is also taped up. God damn you. Trying to get more Clint Eastwood movies. Got a few. I feel like I really need to complete a set of Clint Eastwood westerns. When I say Clint Eastwood movies, I am talking about westerns currently. I think I have most, if not all, of the Dirty Harrys. Oh, got it open easy. Let's check it. Disc is very clean. Fantastic. I left Power Rider behind, though, today. Is this region 4? Yes, it is. Hang 'em high. I like Clint Eastwood. Come on. Like, the guy's like stony-faced, ballsy, could give a shit, sticks by his word, fights everyone. Had to pick it up in widescreen. Isn't that a benefit? In widescreen. See, just over here, over there, there. Widescreen, guys. Don't worry, it's in widescreen. PAL 4. I like the disc on it too. It's got an image. Very nice. $2. That will go towards my Clint Eastwood collection. And this is the last one. It's a weird one. Oh God, I thought I got a few other ones, but I obviously didn't. I'm not opening it. It's a horror movie called The Tattooist, Evil in Ink. This tattooist, he tattoos his girlfriend, I think. Some kind of tattoo that unleashes a demon. It's a nothing movie. That's got nobodies in it. tattooistmovie.co.nz. Is it a New Zealand movie? American tattoo artist Jake Sawyer wanders the world exploring exploiting ethnic themes in his tattoo designs. At a tattoo expo in Singapore, he gets his first glimpse at the exotic world of traditional Samoan tattoo, and in a thoughtless act, unwittingly unleashes a powerful angry spirit. In his devastating journey to inter-Pacific mysticism, Jake must find a way to save his new love, Sina, and recover his own soul. It's a horror movie. He uses tattoos from other ethnic backgrounds without really thinking about how important they are. It's just probably a good message to put out there. And in doing so, unleashes an evil spirit, which he then has to try and remove or save his girlfriend before she's killed or possessed or something. Interesting idea. Disc is dusty but clean. The Tattooist. Region 4. Very clean case too. A little bit smudgy in places. But yeah. More horror movies. Adding more horror movies. So that's those. Now we're at 3 a.m. So we're going to wind it down. We haven't had too many people jump on. I don't see the benefits. Let's double check. We've lost our live viewer. I don't see the benefit in continuing too much longer. Maybe I can try and get a few more people next week. I did have a mail segment because I've got a big chunk of mail. Sorry, I'm away from the microphone. I got a big chunk of mail from, that's just some of it, from JB Hi-Fi. Is that all of it? No, there's some more in there. From JB Hi-Fi. I ordered a bunch of stuff from JB Hi-Fi. They had a sale on. The sale kind of morphed into another sale, and I saw a lot of things. I was looking for cheap. I was like, what can I get cheap? What's on sale now? If all of you or any of you know me well enough, yes, I would love every movie. But movies that are $30, $40 releases, and I do buy umbrella releases. I do buy different releases from different distributors that are re-releasing things. I do that, but they are very expensive and they happen every once in a while. It's not something I do all the time. I just don't have the funds as a dad and working full time to throw towards a $40 DVD with a slipcase. I just don't have that kind of fun. So occasionally I will do it. I have a few up here I want to talk about. A bunch of umbrella releases that are up here. I've got a whole collection of one series of something I want to talk about as well, which at the time I had the money for it and I bought it. But normally I don't have that kind of money to hand. I throw a bit of money here and there. But for me, it's about cheap. So I know I can't get things for $1 at places like JB Hi-Fi, but I do wait for sales. And if I see something for $4, $6, $7, $10, even $15, if it's worth what I think is, if it's worth something to me, I might get it. So I did find a bunch of stuff. I put them on Afterpay or Zip, and I bought a bunch. I bought a whole lot. I classify as mail, but nobody's watching tonight, so I don't want to do this just for the replay crew. I don't. I'd rather do this when people are watching. So I might try and do this next week. Being 3 in the morning, 4, 5, 6. I only got 3 hours left to do anything with. Here is Roddy focusing. Roddy. Focus on me. There we go. Yeah, so I might not do mail tonight. I'm going to not do mail tonight. But what I will do is I'm going to show you what I did find, which I think is awesome. We're going to talk about umbrella in a different way. I realized this might have been out for some time and maybe it didn't click in at the time when I saw it ages back, but then I found it again. I'm like, this streaming service is free. It's free. You just have to sign up. It's free. It's not currently easily available. Like I can't find it on my PlayStation streaming apps or anything like that. But you can play it on your computer or through anything Apple. I think through some Android devices, and on your through your web search. So on your computer. It is the Umbrella streaming service called Broly. Let's show it. Where's my screen? There it is. Broly. This is Broly. I originally found it as this on my phone. I was like, oh, Broly came up. I was like, Broly, is that Umbrella? Broly, I can't think of anyone else that would be called Broly. And it was free. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I looked into it and I downloaded it on my phone. Made a login, all that stuff. And then I checked it out on my phone. I was like, what? It's a free streaming service. I don't know if it's got ads or anything, but it's just a free service. And they've got all the good stuff. Let's go back to desktop. Let's go back to desk. There it is. So here it is. I've logged in. Somehow I managed to lose my password, so I had to log back in. So we can't focus too much on all of it because some of these titles are R-rated, and there's nothing stopping you watching any of this stuff. So there's some cool stuff on here. Look, Razorback. Look, Turkey Shoot. Babadook. That's a raunchy one. Patrick. Suspiria. Terrifier. Doesn't really interest me too much. Death in Brunswick. Australia After Dark, that's raunchy as well. Hardware, what a great movie. So these are all releases that Umbrella have done. These are all Umbrella releases. Attack Force Z, Body Melt, because it's going to show me Body Melt. No, I'm going to need to go back. Body Melt over here. I've got that on DVD. So I'd love to have it on Blu-ray. Body Melt, like if I just open it, it gives you like a, well, I can't really show that for very long. Let's go back. Can I go back? Yeah, let's go back. I don't want to get dinged by YouTube. You got a lot of stuff. You got Reanimator, Money Movers, Cannibal Run, Houseboat Horror, The Love Witch, Cut. I want to see Cut. I have a vague recollection of seeing Cut. Long time. Stone, True Story of Eskimo Nell. You got lots of horror movies. All Hallows Eve. What's that? I don't know what that looks like. Terrified of me. I don't know what. Caligula, the ultimate cut. Oh, it's gone back to the original ones. You got, look, you got. If I scroll down, there were other things here too. Hostage. You got lots of exploitation films. Midnight Spares, Big Steel, Bad Boy Bubby, Heathers. So anything that Umbrella have re-released, you'll see on here. Malcolm, West of Sunshine. What else? We got Blood Vessel, Justin Dix's movie. I used to work for Justin Dix for a little while. I didn't work on that though. I'd left by then when he worked on Blood Vessel. Christina, obviously there's some raunchy stuff there like Felicity. There were some other things I wanted to show you on here though that I can't seem to see. Oh, what was that one? Center Spread. There's lots of like Ozploitation, post-apocalyptic, T-blockers. Oh, we've got Super Mario Brothers. Hell House, Low Down Dirty Criminals, Thesis, Cash and Company, Skippy, got old TV series. Oh, is that all together now? Is that what I just saw? All Together Now. John English. I used to love that show. Used to really like that girl, whatever her name is. Used to have the hots for her. Crash Zone seems familiar. Eureka Stockade. One of the June series. I think that was the TV series of June. Grim Pickings. Town Called Alice. There's a lot more down here. Before There Were Stars. Critically acclaimed. House of Terror. Inn of the Damned. The Accursed. House of 1,000 Dolls. There's more than that. I don't know what Come to Daddy is, but that looks scary. Let's just go. The Wind. War Stories. They might have the Great Emu War in there as well. There'd be the Great Emu War. Don't know, maybe. Good old Breaker Morant. The retrial of Breaker Morant. Modern Masters, Suspiria, not Superior. Suspiria. The House that Jack Built. Thesis. Burke and Wills. Tudawali. I think that's one of the ones I've got. And Jeddah. High Tension. Oh, look, Rib Spreader. These are ones that are available for... Look, I've got that copy on Blu-ray. Bad Girl Boogie. So Rib Spreader is $40 at JB Hi-Fi. So you can watch all these. Whatever they've got. Hellraiser. Nightmares. Next of Kin. Dead Kids. I thought I owned Dead Kids. Got a funny feeling I didn't pick it up. So basically, it's Umbrella's releases for free to watch. This is insane. It's insane. I thought Tubi was good, but you got to watch ads with Tubi. I don't know if you have to watch ads with this. So it's Hungry Hearts. Oh, there's that. It's got a baby. I don't know what that's about. Relationship couple met by chance, New York City, and they encounter life or death circumstance. Okay, I don't know. Never seen it. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Driving Miss Daisy, Don Quixote. Yeah, so The Big Boss, Brilliant Lies. I think we've already gone through all these. Sirens. I just watched Prisoners of Ghostland not long ago. You got Ozploitation, that's what I was looking for. Dead in Drive-In. Dead Kids, Undead, I've got that movie. Death Cheaters, Turkey Shoot, Innocent Prey, Lieutenant Jangles, Frog Dreaming, there's another movie, it's got another name as well, I can't remember. Road Games, Harlequin, Blackwater, Inn of the Damned, The Survivor, The Horseman, Mad Dog Morgan, Lady Stay Dead, Run Chrissy Run. So whenever you see our Ozploitation in JB Hi-Fi, it tends to be Umbrella re-releases. There are some other ones possibly, but Chain Reaction, Thirst, Night of Fear, Dark Age, Day of the Panther, The Stunt Rock, Snapshot, Stone, Body Melt. I think we did Center Spread before. The Long Weekend, Final Cut, The Man from Hong Kong, Fair Game, got that one. Beaten to Death, Two Hands. I've got Buoyancy as well. Yonglu Boy. You've just got everything they release. Circus of Fear, Terminal Island, Thesis, 24 Hours to Kill, Lords of Chaos, Storm Boy, classic. I remember watching Storm Boy when I was on school camp in an old abandoned monastery. Scobie Malone. You just got some amazing stuff here. For free. It's all for free. The 5 Cuts of Caligula. All the Caligulas. Whether you like sleazy, breezy movies, or whether you like action, or horrors, or disaster movies. Horror, I already said horror. What's that? Adaptation. Interesting. Oh, they're clubs. So basically, I just wanted to show you that because anyone who's not aware that, yes, it's not going to be available on every single TV, but you could sign up to Umbrella Entertainment's Brolly on your phone, on your computer, and you can watch movies for free. For free. Bellbird, A Country Town, Time Addicts, Melvin, Son of Alvin. You got a lot of raunchy stuff on here. Hammers Over the Anvil. Welcome to Brolly. Look, some great movies here straight away. Miami Connection. You got Dead End Drive-In. Great movie. Walkabout. Two Hands. You just got a lot to choose from. And you can also search by genre. So if I want to go, horror is the first one. You can just go all horror. Anything that they've re-released, you can look for. Now, I don't know if, oh look, Dagon's in there. Howling 5. Night of the Living Dead, but everyone's got that. Two Witches. In Fear. They've just got so much good stuff. The Guyver, Lords of Chaos. Beyond the Gates. Intruder. Oh, good God. So many good things. Amulets. Rent-a-Power. Woken. Bites. Love Witch. Blackwater. Suspiria. Home in the Dark. So many things. Howling 3. The Marsupials. I've got that on DVD. Look, Crabs. I've heard so many funny things about Crabs. The Quiet Family. Psycho Goreman. There's a good one. Puppet Masters. Beyond Reanimated. Goodnight Mummy. Winnie the Pooh. I haven't heard any good things about that. High Tension. The Bloody Judge. That's got another name as well. I can't remember the name of it. I think that has... Is that Peter Cushing? No, who's in that? Judge Jeffries has the power to send practically anyone to their death. Venus in Furs. Look. Well, there's some racy ones. 99 Women. So I just want to show you that because, oh, look, Society, finally. There's a movie I watched when I was younger. It freaked me out. I'll definitely watch Society on here. I don't own it, though, so I'll have to look for it. That is a freaky body horror movie, that one. Very freaky. Thirst. There you go. Color of Space, fantastic. I'll watch that as well. There is a lot of good stuff on Brolly. So I'm going to really push Brolly out on you. I'm not... I don't have Umbrella Entertainment as a sponsor or anything, but I am a very, very proud Brolly Broly, new Broly member, and a massive fan of Umbrella's releases, amongst other distributors. Oh my goodness, I just wanted to show you that. I haven't even finished my beer and already yawning up a storm. It's 3:21. I'm going to end it very soon. And we're not going to do any more. We're not going to do any mail. I'm sorry. There's just not enough people on tonight. I've had one live view. Let's see if anyone else has joined up. I don't think so. No, nobody else. It's a quiet night tonight. Oh, I'm not supposed to show you any of that. Let's go back to main cam. Yeah, so let's just end it there. I've got a few more things to show you, but I have showed you a bunch of movies. I got more. I got a whole bag here of brand new DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly Blu-rays, to show you. I'm going to show you on the next mail. On the next mail. That's what I'm going to do. I don't have much else to show you. Not even sure if you can.
Can you all hear me?
I don't know if you can hear me, but if you do hear me, maybe consider you subscribing. Because I talk movies, for the most part, I go for a lot longer. I think I've gone for about 2 hours or just under 2 hours. So 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. So I've gone for just under 2 hours. I would normally go a lot longer. But if you guys would like to, I'd really love it if you would subscribe. I've lost my camera. Every little bit helps. A small gesture by you is a huge benefit to me. I've got a lot of things to talk about in terms of movies, but it's just about who's watching. So tonight's obviously an off night. It's not really working out for me, but that's okay. If you want to subscribe, everything helps, and we'll do a better job next week. Maybe it's my thumbnail that didn't appeal to people, but I really like that thumbnail. Next time we'll have more of a chance to actually talk about more movies, because I've got a big bag of mail. I've got other movies to talk about. I've got a bunch of Blu-rays that I haven't talked about over there, and I've got some toys, and I've got some music, and I've got more beer and cassettes. A bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's leave it till next time, guys. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so very, 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 very much. So thank you, and let me just throw this on because I was going to use it earlier and I didn't.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much, Han Solo. The other thing I was going to show you was this meme, but I'm not going to show you. I'll save it till next time. It's a funny meme. Let's leave it at that, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Sorry for not being an entertainer enough for you tonight, or maybe you guys are just out and you're busy, or maybe YouTube's blocking me. Who knows? I've only had one view tonight, which is very odd, and I also started very late. So thank you very much, guys. Love you. BZ here in the Neon Doom Room. I'm going to wish you all adieu and good night, and don't forget to take your turkeys to Tango, and bring back your bananas, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Busy out. Roddy out. Later. Bye-bye.